what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing this really pretty cut crease look. It's pretty dramatic, but I mean, what's wrong with being dramatic, am I right? Anyways, do have better lighting, and I mean, it's great lighting compared to my video. I do have a legitimate backdrop. It does go in and out of focus. I'm trying to work on that. On my last video, I didn't have it on autofocus, so it was just one set of a focus, and then this video I wanted to try out to see if the autofocus worked a little bit better, a little bit easier for me, so that I could just go in and out without having to stop the camera, adjust the lens and all that stuff. So if it does go in and out of focus, I do apologize for that. But yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, go ahead, keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that you can see more awesome videos like this one. But yeah, so let's get started. Okay guys, so starting off, I'm going to mist my face. Excuse my hair. It is up and I am worrying about it right now. I'm doing my makeup. I'm going to go in with the Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and Rosewater. This smells pretty good. I'm just gonna spray that all over my face. Okay, so now that I sprayed my face and it's ready for me to put on some primer, I am testing out this new primer. I've never used it before. It's called Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer by Urban Decay. It looks really white. I tried it on my hand and it's like ghostly white. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll try it out. I guess you could kind of say it's like a first impression. And I'm just gonna apply that all over my face. Holy crap, it's white. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Is that gonna stay that white? Oh. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm trying to get used to looking at the camera and not in the viewfinder. It's very hard. Bear with me, this is my second video. Okay, so the primer goes on nice. It just seems like it has like a white, it's like white. I don't know how to explain, like, I don't know if you can tell, but it like looks white. But it feels soft. I don't know about pore, like, it's kind of exaggerating my pores, if that makes sense. Like, I see my pores larger with this primer. Maybe if I just put a little bit more. Yeah. It's alright. I think I'm gonna try the other one. It's like the optical illusion one. Maybe it might be a little better than the self-adjusting complexion primer. I don't know, because I don't know about this. I'm gonna see how my makeup goes on over it, and we'll see how that goes. Now I'm gonna go in with foundation, and I'm going to be using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Warm Nude. Shake that up a little bit and apply that. 1, 2 pumps in the back of my hand, and I'm using the Velvet Luxe brush in 302. It's the LPG foundation brush from It Cosmetics. What I do first is I like tap it like this all over my face just really fast, and then I go back in and blend everything together. Now if you're using a foundation that dries really fast, that's not a good idea, because then you're going to be left with like bad like streak marks, and it's not going to blend well. It's just not going to look very good. And then once I have it stippled all over my face, I just go with circular motions all around my face, and I swirl on my ears just a little. And then I'm going in with concealer. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand. And I'm gonna just go in there, do triangles, just like this, take it all the way out. And then I take my beauty blender. It's like a beauty blender I got at Burlington Coat Factory for like $5. It just looks like this. And I dampen that up. Okay, so now that I have the concealer all blended in, I'm going to set that concealer with the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Pressed Powder. Oh no, I just broke it! I opened it too hard and I kind of broke it. Oh. No! Why me? oh well, it still works, whatever. So I'm gonna go in and take that beauty blender and rub it inside the Tarte loose powder. And I just, or sorry, pressed powder. And just tap that onto that concealer you just laid down. So I'm letting that bake for just a little bit, and I'm going to start my eyebrows. I'm going to go do my eyebrows off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so now that I have my brows on, I'm going to start my eyeshadow. I've already dusted off that setting powder and everything, so we're good to go. So I decided I wanted to try out a cut crease. I am not good at cut creases. I have not extremely hooded eyes, but my eyes do hood over my lid, so it doesn't leave me with much lid space on the bottom. So doing cut creases is extremely hard for me. What I'm gonna do is just a neutral cut crease with a dark cut. The crease inside is going to be a neutral color, like a lighter color, and then on the outside it's going to be dark, is what I'm envisioning in my head right now. It's going to be like, I can't really explain it. We'll just see how this goes. I'm going to prime my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot in Painter Lily. Okay, and now I'm going to zoom you guys in and we're going to start the eyeshadow. Alright, so now that you guys are zoomed in, I'm going to go in with the Bare from the Stila in Light palette. That's the first shade. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lids, just to set that Painter Lily and give us a nice transition shade. I'm just going to go in with this color from the Morphe M35F palette. It is this one right here. And I'm going to put that in my crease area, just like that. And that's going to be a nice transition shade also. Now, like I said, I do have hooded eyes, somewhat hooded eyes. I know people are like, those eyes aren't hooded at all. They are kind of, because my eyelid does, like when I'm just looking straight and relaxed and my eyebrows aren't like pushed up or anything, my bottom eyelid right here tucks underneath this skin right here. So it's like whenever I try to do cut creases, it's like you can't even see the really sharp line. So when I have to do cut creases, I have to go a little bit above my natural crease, like up top here, so that way you can actually see the really sharp line. Because if you look right here, see where my crease is? It's going to be hidden, so I have to go a little bit above the crease, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to take this shade from the Morphe Fall into Frost palette here, and I'm going to put that on top of that other one we just did. Then I'm going to take this It Cosmetics liner brush. It is a smoky liner. I'm going to use that black shade from the Morphe palette. And just tap, and definitely tap off that brush. You don't want it too crazy. And then I'm just going to go in and kind of line out where I want that crease to go. So I don't want to do this, because when I do this, my crease disappears. So I want to relax my face and be able to draw my crease on there on top of my natural crease. Then with a detailed brush, I'm going to go using this BH Cosmetics one again. It's just a tiny fine line liner almost brush. I'm going to go in with a darker shade of black. That Morphe black is not that dark. I want a really dark shade just to emphasize on where the crease is at. I'm going to go in with the Tarteist PRO palette, and I'm going to use Punk. And I'm just going to go in where I want that cut to go. So I relax my eyes and see where it's going to be going. Gonna go in with that same liner brush and blend that together. That black. Yes? Can I help you? Oh my God. Chill. Calm down. Chill. Ooh. Can you get your hot breath and go somewhere else, please? Thanks. She's crazy. Gonna go and blend that out with a fluffy brush. I'm also gonna go in with the Edgy from the Tarte Pro palette. These shadows are so freaking pigmented. Like, you barely tap the brush onto the shadows and you already have product. It's insane. So you definitely have to tap that excess off. I'm using my foundation to cut the crease. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the crease and make it really defined. And before that has time to crease, I'm going to quickly set that with some translucent powder. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut the other side. Take that liner brush and that really black from that Tarte Pro palette and clean up any mistakes that I made. I'm just gonna line that so that it makes it more defined. I'm just using the dip brow in medium brown, same one that I use for my eyebrows. Alright, as you guys can see, my microphone is not on. Unfortunately, I actually stopped recording to change my battery. I turned my microphone off and I forgot to turn it back on because I'm an idiot, but hopefully you guys don't mind this rest of this video being a voiceover. Okay, so what you're gonna do is take the shade Bubbly from that Stila in the Light palette and put that on your lid underneath where you cut the crease. I like to wet my brush a little bit. I used some of that Badescu Rosewater just to wet my brush a little bit and then apply the eyeshadow so that it comes out a little bit more pigmented. It's like seriously so hard to try to read my lips right now. I'm like, what the hell am I saying? Oh my god, I don't know. So I'm going to take the Tarte Eye Jewels and I'm going to use the glitter part of the liner and line just below that cut crease. Alright, next I'm going to go in with eyeliner. I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion felt tip eyeliner. Okay, and now I am just going to apply some lashes and make a weird face. And what the fuck? So for lashes I'm using the Ardell Luxe Opulent lashes, I believe. Those are my favorite lashes right now. And for glue, I'm using the new Urban Decay lash glue that comes with their lashes. I don't like their lashes, but their lash glue is out of this world. The glue is amazing. I highly recommend the glue. Go in with a small coat of black mascara just to join my real lashes to the falsies. I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. Next, I'm going to apply some eyeliner to the bottom of my waterline. I'm going to be using the Clinique Quickliner. Using a small smudger brush, I am going to go under my lash line and smoke it out just a little bit with that same shadow Edgy from the Tarte Pro palette. Then I'm going to take this shade from the Morphe Fall Into Frost palette and use that as the highlight in my inner corner. Hello. Hey. Super attractive. Okay, now I'm going to bronze my face up a little bit. I'm going to be using the Acne Solutions Powder Makeup by Clinique, and it's going to be in the shade Sand. And I'm just going to apply that with this Tarte brush. I don't know the name of it. Honestly, it's really old, but it is from Tarte. So I apply that onto my forehead at the top and my cheekbones and anywhere I want a little bit more depth in my face. Then I'm going to contour my nose. I am not that great at contouring, but let's just try this. I'm using the Lorac contour brush, and I'm going to be using the You Sculpt contour palette from It Cosmetics. And I'm going to be just kind of drawing a line down my nose to make it look a little slimmer, because I do have a really big nose. Let's all just acknowledge the elephant in the room. My nose is huge. I know this. Okay, so I had to charge my camera up again, but pretty much what I did is I put my contour on my cheeks, and then I took that brush that I bronzed with, and I just kind of blended that out just like that. And I didn't have my microphone on, so my the sound of the quality might have improved because I just turned it on. No, bitch, it didn't improve. And it was completely off. You didn't have your microphone on and there was no sound at all. Slap yourself. After the contour, then we're going to highlight. And to highlight, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Glow Kit in Gleam, and I'm going to be using a mixture of crushed pearl and mimosa. And I like to mix it and then spray my brush a little, just so that it can get a little more pigmented. Real Techniques, it's called a setting brush, so you can use it to like set your under eyes. I like to use it for highlights, so I just dip it in the crushed pearl and mimosa, and then I spray it just to get it a little damp. And now, last but not least, I'm going to do my lip color, and for lips I will be using, so we'll do Stila liquid lipstick in Caramello. There you have it. Okay. And to set this look, I'm just going to go ahead and spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Spray. And that's it. Alright guys, so that was it. That concludes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed filming it. And yeah, so if you guys liked it, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will be doing a lot more videos. I will upload that eyebrow tutorial very soon. I promise, I swear. It's just recording is like insane. It does take a lot of time, and I'm still getting the hang of everything. So yeah, if you liked it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye guys. Mwah. With the right now with you, twerking in the body was a lie.